So with San Diego Comic Con this weekend, it's time to kick off my reviews for the DC CW TV shows. Supergirl Season 2, starring Melissa Benoist, Mehcad Brooks, Chyla Lee, Jeremy Jordan, David Harewood, and also sees Chris Wood and Terry Hatcher joining the cast, as well as Tyler Hoechlin. So Supergirl Season 2 featured the transition from the CBS network to the CW, and also the shooting from LA into Vancouver, and with it came a lot of budget cuts and a lot of tightening of stories for this season, but we kick off the season with a bang as we get introduced to Tyler Hoechlin's version of Clark Kent and Superman. And I'm just going to say this now, he is a much better Clark Kent and Superman than what Henry Cavill is in my opinion. Come at me in the hate if you want to with the comments, I don't care. We also see Kara a lot more grounded in this season as she's a bit more experienced than what she was in the first season obviously, and as we see her deal with different villains from week to week, it's also interesting to see her go through a bit of an emotional turmoil as she gets involved with the character known as Mon-El. And speaking of getting involved, we also see Alex go through a very interesting story arc during this season, as we also see her fall in love with someone who you might not expect. But they really do that storyline justice and really bring it to full fruition by the time you hit the finale. As for the big four-way crossover, I'm not going to give away too much in this review because that's something that's really taken care of in the later show, so I will cover that as the seasons progress. But as it begins in this one, you are really happy to see some very familiar faces by now. And also you see David Harewood's character of John Jones go through a hell of a lot more during this season as he deals with some very personal struggles featuring a white Martian. And even James Olsen goes through a very interesting change this season. However, I am still of the mindset that James Olsen should not be a superhero. He's Jimmy Olsen. He's the guy with the camera who's trying to help out Superman by just being the guy on the street, not being a hero himself, but that's just my opinion. Now sadly this season of course isn't perfect as there are a lot more of dud episodes this season than what there were last year. And a lot of the stories do get convoluted about midway through but then manage to sort themselves out as it trundles forward to its finale. And then of course, as the season as a whole, it's still a really good show and it leaves you wanting more and leaves you curious as what's going to happen for season 3. Therefore my final verdict is an 8.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching this guys as always. Now it's over to you, so feel free to comment below and tell me what your thoughts are on Supergirl Season 2. And as always guys, if you are new to my channel, feel free to click here to see more and subscribe as I do make new videos as often as I can. And don't forget to click that bell so that you're always notified of whenever a future video is posted. And as always guys, I shall see you all on the next one and take care.